Welcome to Fighting Stats, the ultimate channel for MMA fans who love statistics and betting breakdowns. I'm your host, Art C, and I'm here to get you ready for the upcoming UFC fights. In this series, I'll be watching tape and providing my real time analysis on how I think the fights are going to go. I'll be watching for fighters' strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and overall strategies, pairing that with Fighting Stats' exclusive UFC stats not available anywhere else to give you a prediction on how I think the fights are going to go and ultimately who's going to win. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Fighting Stats. Welcome back to Fighting Stats. All right, so we are continuing on with Dricus de Plessis. We saw in the last video he took on Marcus Perez, winning by round 1 KO. Marcus Perez trying a spinning back elbow, getting clipped behind the ear and going down. That fight was in 2020. He was then scheduled to fight Trevin Giles in, I believe, March, about 6 months after the Marcus Perez, and then Dricus pulled out and then they rescheduled. So the actual fight happens about 10 months after the Marcus Perez fight. Let's find out what happened in this fight. Dricus with a 1-inch height advantage and a 2-inch reach advantage. So Giles here, pretty well-rounded, I guess. His fight IQ hasn't been the best. So interesting matchup in from that perspective. See what happens here. We saw Dricus in the first fight against Marcus Perez use a lot of leg kicks. We're going to see if that continues here. He opened up orthodox. We saw him cover up his head a little bit while moving backwards. Similar outing from here. So it starts with a body kick, stands in orthodox. Awkward stance, really hunched over, but he does keep a high guard. Hard outside low kick from Dricus. So similar to the Marcus Perez, starting opening the fight with a lot of leg kick heavy game. Switches to southpaw briefly, gives him back to orthodox. I don't know if Dricus is really going to stay in southpaw, but a nice check from Giles there. But yeah, Dricus staying on the outside, using some leg kicks, keeping a high guard defensively there. Running forward, switch kick, not close. Another body kick from southpaw, from orthodox, outside low kick from orthodox as well. Circling the middle of the cage here. Another inside lead leg goes outside. So definitely a different variety of leg kicks, different ways to get in there. Switches southpaw a little bit, outside, inside. Doesn't really favor one side too much, just mixing it up. Another outside low kick. Don't think he's thrown a punch yet. Jumping knee, Giles with the right hook that misses. What a weird step back. A right hand there from Dricus. Missed on that. Backing up again, hands high, but again, that kick to the body, we did talk about that in the Marcus Perez. If you are backing up with hands high, the body remains open to the body kick. Giles able to land that there. Still orthodox versus orthodox. DDP again looking for the outside kicks, inside kicks here. Switches to southpaw briefly. This part here, watch this. So this is Dricus. I want to slow this down. Let's take a look at his face here. So Giles is coming forward. Dricus, gets caught by a right hand around the thing. Really didn't look like he wanted to get hit there. Scared of backing up. Not a great look. Just really looked like he was a little bit scared. Got caught there a little bit, but he circles back in now. So 2 minutes down in round 1. Nice jab. Running jab misses. Giles able to get out of the way there. Hard outside low kick from DDP. I think DDP, his strikes are very explosive, right? He's not standing and planting. He's standing there, and then he comes forward. He blitzes forward. 1-2, flying jab in there. Not really setting things up. Again, he's a little bit scared of getting hit there. step forward body kick, lead body kick from DDP, outside low kick. You can see when Giles comes forward, he's like tensing up, he's like bracing for it. Lunging left hook. Head wide open, head on the center line. Boop. Giles gets caught, catches the left hook again. Watch this again. And boom. Giles left. Head wide up in the air going for that jab. Giles able to clip him with the left hook coming in. Double jab from Plessis there. And back to the leg kicks outside. Jumping jab again. In on a takedown. Giles up on the fence. He has his hands, no, not the hands now. He has to switch to a single leg. Picks up a single leg, trying to dump him. A nice dump. Gets Giles back to the ground, but he's up against the fence, so uses his feet. Trying to get that far leg, not able to hold him. Looks like he's above the hip, so Giles is probably going to stand up here. Giles in on a neck, looking for a guillotine. Tried to hold on to them, but Dricus did the right thing and jumped him down. Now Dricus in side control on the cage. 1 minute, 20 seconds to work. Stepped over right into mount from side control. Now he's on mount. Giles gives up his back. Just gets a little bit too high on the back. Goes for the leg. Almost a banana split. Able to get it back up. Giles rolls. Nice reversal. Nice hips from Dricus there. Able to stand back up. And Giles in on the back. I think Dricus is pretty strong here in these situations, so he should be able to break the grip. Uses 2-on-1 Kimura grip so now it's 2 hands on 2 hands, but Dricus has the Kimura grip, trying to lean back into it. Giles is going to have to address it by stepping over. Good putting it between his legs, but then Dricus uses it to get the reversal. He was never looking for the Kimura. It's more of a reversal of positions, able to get the back into top full guard. So decent scrambling there from Dricus. I think a lot of it is strength in the clinch, but nonetheless, he's here on top, back into side control. Looking to step over. We saw him go from side control to mount, so that's what he does there. That's the second time. He just steps over into mount, and then he's back over mount. Giles gives up the back right away again. Able to catch one of the hooks and keep him in the front. Dricus looking for a front choke now. Giles recognizes it has to go back to his back to give that up, but that front choke looked close. At first time we saw Dricus looking for submission guillotine there. Worth noting, if he didn't get it, he would have ended up on his back. Dricus very slow to the corner, gasping for air at the end of round 1. That's worth noting there. You give that round to Dricus based on top control, based on the takedowns. Got into mount twice. Has to be a Dricus round. But on the feet, it looked like they're a little bit of headbutt. Okay, that's what cut him open. Giles able to land. Headbutt there. Giles was having some success on the feet, landing there, but Dricus is pretty strong. Again, comes back. So round number 2, DDP versus Trevin Giles. Both staying orthodox. Let's see if DDP goes back to the leg kicks. Looks like he's setting up that outside low kick. Oh, he goes lead mid kick. Switches to southpaw, throw a kick. I don't think he strikes from southpaw, just throws that left body kick, switches back to orthodox. Oh, again with that. Okay, so let's watch that one again. All right. Giles not really a power puncher either, and DDP, just look at the faces he makes. It's such a bad look. Nice jab, pop jab. Now Giles is in on strike. Ah! Puts the elbow up. Doesn't even land. So Giles didn't even throw it. But DDP closing the eyes, trying to think of a better place. Able to survive that. But big jerky movements there. Okay. Another one backing up in a straight line. High guard. Flying knee from Giles. Not a bad look. Dricus with the spinning back kick. Outside low kick from Dricus. So those ones can definitely add up. For somebody that doesn't check leg kicks, it's now he's in southpaw. He's going to go body kick, right? No, back to orthodox. Circling here. See if he jumps in his jump jab. Kind of waiting on the outside. Kind of a there's left hook. So a 3-2 combo from Dricus. Mouth breathing as well. Outside low kick. We saw him at the end of the round one look completely gassed, but he's breathing through it. He's working through it. We know now that that's some sort of septum issue that he has with his nose. Coach saying he only has 8% of oxygen. So this is him on just 8% oxygen. So can't wait to see the improvements when that, now that it's fixed. Giles with the left hand on the break. A couple of big combos. Got caught with his hands down. Dricus finds the KO, and Giles is out. So we saw DDP, when he moves back, when the person is coming forward, he moves back high guard. But then as he's moving back, once he hitches that fence, he throws the right hand. I've seen that a couple of times. Let's see the replay. I think that's what he was looking for here. So Giles in the pocket, feeling comfortable. Feels like he's out of range there. Oh, got caught clean there with the 2. Giles with his hands down, didn't see it coming, and then put him out. Wanted to see a little bit before that part. Nice straight 2. Oh! Hold on. Let me see the lead up to that. Okay, so Giles is pushing him up against the cage. Elbows, elbows, elbows. Backing up. Comes forward and throws a 1-2 lands. Okay, so... what do we learn? So a lot of leg kick heavy game early, backing up with a high guard, open to the body on the circle. We saw Giles go to that body early. We saw Dricus look for the takedown in round 1, actually get it. Went from a double leg to a single leg, get the takedown to the ground. Not a bad takedown. From the guard, we saw him go from side control to mount twice. So not a bad look. Giles right away bounces from mount to back mount. A little bit high, but he knew to catch the leg and then get that position back. So good scrambling from Dricus. Good hips. Good power on the feet. Just his striking defense is just... He looks a little bit scared to get hit. His reactions aren't really good, but that's why he keeps that high guard. So he's on a 2-fight winning streak. Nothing to take away from that. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll continue on next time with Dricus du Plessis and his run to the UFC. Again, my name is Art C, and this is Fighting Stats. Okay, guys, well, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe, and you'll get notified anytime we put out new content. Again, my name is Art C. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Electrocute. This is Fighting Stats, the ultimate source for exclusive and in-depth MMA statistics and best bets. We'll see you guys at the window.